becomes a great character to play.
Now, as a support, do you feel he's really utility based with those moves? I play Dazzle a lot, and Dazzle's pretty much heal, make sure they don't die, heal, and then throw down an ult when everybody's next to me.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I really like about Dota. You know, even over League, is that the characters are a lot more, or a lot less item dependent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can dumping a lot of money into wards and into TPs and support items, and still play. You know, have a major impact on the game. Yeah.
That's one thing I really noticed when I started playing too. First off, there's a secret shop. Where is that? And then figuring that out. But once I did, it's, you know, you have your starting items, then your core items, and then after that it's situational. I almost feel like, do I not have enough items? Am I not doing this right? But what you said is true. It is not as item dependent as other MOBA games.
For supports at least. You know, for hard carries, it's certainly it's a really big deal to be farmed. But what I kind of like about it is you'll actually sacrifice your own farm as a support just to, you know, outposition the opposing players in your lane to help your carry farm, which is, you know, adds a whole new dynamic to the game.
Yeah, the different dynamics too about denying. Now that's an original concept from Dota 1.
Right.
Do you feel that that is a big difference, having deny in the game, or it's just a small little kind of quirk?
It's one of those things that seems small, but it creates this skill gradient that's so massive, right? Like if you don't get any denies off in the game and your opponent gets, you know, 30 denies off in your lane, that's just so huge compared to, you know, if you're playing League or something where there's just no denying.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, you can separate yourself from other players just by being really good at last hitting and denying. And I think, you know, when League was made, because they took that out, you know, it keeps newer players a little safer. And, you know, they're not going to get destroyed as hard. But it also makes the skill gradient a little shallow.
And it also feels like you have more control in the game, right? It's almost like a comparison is driving an automatic compared to a manual. Like a manual, you can, you know, shift the gears how you want. Automatic, obviously, it's simpler. And I felt that the lane control is a lot more involving. And congratulations to the Radiant, who just won the game. As we see their Ancient be completely destroyed. But going back to what I was saying, though, it feels you have more control in the lane, and you're more in control of what's happening in the lane. At first, it can be a little bit daunting, especially like, what button do I press for that to happen?
Right.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Here come all the victors from that last match.
That's
Good
not
game,
turned
guys.
on, Roddy.
We have, just to let you guys know, we have Kenneget on the line here. We're talking about Dota 2 right now.
Rotterdam high level Shadow Fiend. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, nice
Mike's
work
not
on that
on.
Shadow Fiend, man. That was, you had some great initiations. That was cool.
Can he see us?
I don't know if Kenneget can see us unless he's
I'm not so
watching
good
the
at
stream.
this
I
game,
see you
Andre.
on a delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You leveled your stun up first, and I was like, oh, okay, thank God, I have this lane controlled.
Moving away from the actual.
I just random. I didn't even know what my guy did. I thought I was support.
The whip thing is one of your best skills because you can last hit good. And when you're with Venom Mancer, because it's a huge AoE, what you end up doing is pushing the lane really fast. So you could have gotten like a... You could have gotten a really fast tower kill.
I had a whip.
Yeah. You're blocking Kenneget. You're blocking Kenneget, man. They can't see Kenneget. Can't see Kenneget's pretty face. Anyway, Kenneget, while we got you here, man, let's talk a little bit more about Team Liquid's coverage for Dota 2. I mean, we've all known, those that come from us from the Brood War scene and then into StarCraft 2, Team Liquid is the major hub when it comes to StarCraft 2 news, and also Liquipedia is one of the best tools out there, period, for any sort of sports, really. It's amazing. What prompted Team Liquid to do coverage for Dota 2?
You're allergic to peanut butter and milk.
Lauren, I'm talking to her. No,
Andre here is allergic to peanut butter and milk chocolate. Who is he? A real person?
No, he's not allergic to either of those things.
No, I'm actually allergic to peanut butter. I can't eat it.
He's allergic to peanut butter.